We hope that by now you have already seen our unboxing and first impressions of the XRig X1-G2. Since then, we have had to give it back since we were headed out of the office for 2 weeks, but the good folks at XRig have lent us the PC again and we have been testing it as our daily for a while now. This is Sandeep from Rev@less. Let's dive into review. The design of the X1 is very understated, especially in this black variant. There's a red color variant which I quite like, and there's even silver for others. I personally would probably go for the red one, which highlights the brushed metal look more than the others, and it looks quite badass coupled with the X logo in the middle. To someone who's unaware, it probably would pass off as being a subwoofer, and the size is also roughly similar, albeit smaller. In fact, it's quite small considering how powerful it is. Here it is in comparison to the first generation Xbox, which is nowhere near as powerful as the X1. You have an audio jack, USB 3.0 port, USB 2.0 port, a power button, and a restart button on the left side of the panel towards the front. At the bottom are 4 metal rings with rubber base to prevent the entire thing from sliding around, and in the center you also get a glimpse of the Noctua 140mm fan that keeps the entire thing cool. There's a slight difference compared to the unit that we unboxed in our first impressions video. The difference is that now you get a B360 Gaming Pro AC motherboard from MSI instead of the B360i variant, and that means that you lose out on wireless and Bluetooth functionalities. But that's still okay considering that most of the people who use a PC don't need Bluetooth and most use Ethernet for connectivity anyway, and the asking price is now around 7,000 rupees cheaper, which makes more sense. At the back is where you have the ports and controls for the motherboard. The power cable and HDMI cable connectors are there too, and also available on all 4 sides are a small slit at the bottom for the air to cross ventilate. The X1-G2 is powered by an Intel 6-core i5 9400F clocked in at 4.1 GHz, and it also has 16GB of DDR4 RAM clocked in at 3000 MHz. In terms of storage, you get a 1TB Western Digital Blue 7200 RPM hard disk and a 250GB Kingston M.2 SSD on which the OS is installed. In terms of GPU, the G2 gets an RTX 2060 with 6GB of VRAM from Zotac. The CPU has a stock Intel cooler, but along with the Noctua fan, it still managed to keep the CPU temperature fairly under control despite having such a tightly packed internal setup. Even after a few benchmarks, it didn't get too hot, and is also fairly silent except for a few instances where the fans were audible at high workloads, but that's usual with any PC. Considering how compact the whole thing is, I'm definitely impressed with the thermal efficiency. A gaming session running Sekiro for a few hours didn't really phase the PC much, and was still pretty cool despite playing the game at ultra high level graphics. In terms of workload during video and photo editing, both of which are our daily, PC can handle everything from 4K editing like a breeze, and export times are also fairly fast. XRig does provide a padded case with the rig that also has a zipper compartment on the side for your cables and accessories. It's a very snug fit but also adds protection and maintains a portable form factor. At an asking price of Rs 87,500, I believe that this is good value for money. It's not easy to build something as compact as this without some expertise. It isn't a rig that's meant for someone who constantly upgrades a PC considering the physical restrictions, but if you're looking for a compact yet powerful gaming machine that can also double up as an editing machine for both photos and videos, then this is one I can blindly recommend. Please do hit the subscribe button if you like this video. Thanks again. See you in the next one.